Hey, Bami, do you mind sharing on Slack that the community meeting is happening? Thank you. All right. We have just one more minute to wait. After that, we get started. Okay. Without no further ado, let's get started. So once again, a quick introduction. I'm Ace. I love hosting live streams for using KPI, mostly community meetings. So the last community meeting, I wasn't available. So a colleague of mine, Tuli, and an amazing friend, helped in hosting the last community meeting. Yes, but I'm glad to be back. I'm super excited about hosting this morning. So I have with me a couple of folks. I have Bami, I have Christopher, I have Nikhil. Do you guys mind saying hello again?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi. So Christopher, is it morning for you?
Yes, 9 a.m. for me.
Oh, awesome. Nikhil, afternoon?
Yeah, it's 2
Hi.
almost.
It's okay, awesome. That's the fun in all of us being remote, so different time zones. The first thing, I have a couple of things on my agenda. But the first thing first is Nikhil. So Nikhil is currently part of the ongoing Google Summer of Code participant. And Nikhil is working on an amazing project. So Nikhil is adding Markdown and Marmot.js diagram to the async API VS Code extension. And he has been doing some really interesting work, and he would love to like share it with the rest of the community. So if you all don't mind, so Nikhil will be the first person showcasing what he has been doing to us all, like today. So Nikhil, if you don't mind, the stage is yours.
Yes. Thank you for introducing me. Hello, everyone. I am Nikhil and I am from India. I have been working on this so-called VS Async API preview since last year. So I started from November onwards. So I have been working with Ivan, who is the official maintainer of this project. and it has been a very long journey of contributions. So initially I started doing some small contribution on this project. So there were like small issues which were raised by Ivan, and I used to figure out how to solve that, and I used to do some contribution. Same thing were actually also merged by Ivan. Then I came up with this very interesting feature for this ID extension called as alternate preview for async API specification. So let me just share my screen. Yeah, I hope it is visible to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just came up with this something called as alternate preview option with Markdown and Mermaid.js diagram. So the requirement was to create an alternate preview panel for VS Code for the async API specification, where you can actually represent this specification in the form of a Markdown, and also you can represent the flow of every element with each other using the class diagram or maybe some kind of flow chart. And that feature was made available using something called as Mermaid.js diagrams. So let me demonstrate this to you. So I have been working on this project and I have almost completed it up to like 80 to 85%. So this is how it looks like on the screen. So the user, whenever wants to make a preview of this specification, he just have to choose this particular option from command palette called as preview async API Markdown. And then this is the original one. This is something that was implemented called as preview async API. So this makes use of something called as a React component library. But this is another preview for the same, where we are actually showing the async API specification in the form of a Markdown, and you also can export this specification in Markdown format using one of the feature called as copy button in this. Yeah, so this is one way of this. This is how it is going to look like if you render this in Markdown. So this preview consists of 3 different tabs. One is called as Markdown, second is flowchart, and the third one is a class diagram. So here in the first tab, this specification is represented in the Markdown format, which you can also export using this copy button, and the same thing will be exported in the form of Markdown syntax, as you can see. Yeah, same thing will be copied in the clipboard and exported in the form of a Markdown. So this is one feature of it that was planned. The second tab is the flowchart. So this is actually a flowchart that is representing the relationship between the different elements of the async API specification. And yeah, so this is how it is going to represent. This is a normal flowchart diagram, and this is a feature coming from a library called as Mermaid.js. So I have developed this using the Mermaid.js library. So here you can just find different elements, like let's say messages connected with channels, how the channels, every channel is interlinked with operations. So this kind of flow can be understood from this particular view.
I think this is really interesting, Nikhil. But one thing I'm a bit like confused about the flowchart is it is kind of difficult to actually, trace the relationship. Maybe because they are all the same colors. Maybe you could do something that could like make it easier for the eye to actually, check the relationship. Probably like when you click on the parts, the whole other section like dims, and the main one like then highlight.
Yeah.
No, just a food for thought.
Yeah, that can be done. Yeah. So the third type of view is a class diagram. So this is something special, like this was
and sorry. What is this analog? This button thing?
This one. Yeah, this is a This is like a control panel. So if you want to rigorously move through this, then you can use this kind of a control panel at the side.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. So you can just move rigorously using this control panel. This is for both the flowchart and class diagram. Here you have this class diagram. So class diagram was like implemented because we just wanted to represent the messages, the payload structure in the form of a diagram, and just show how this messages are connected with the channel as well as the operations. Like for example, if you see in this specification, we have a channel called as smarty lighting, this kind of path. This is a particular channel. So this diagram shows that this particular channel is interlinked to a particular operation. This particular channel is interlinked to an operation called as receive light measurement, and simultaneously is also interlinked to a particular message called as light measured. This light measured consists of this following properties, and this particular message consists of a payload, and you can actually observe how these payload basically is structured, how what particular properties this payload consists of, using this particular hierarchy of class diagram. Like this particular payload is consists of two properties. One is called as lumens, second is called as centat, and the same thing. And you can explore further how this lumen is structured, how this looks exactly. So this lumens consists of three properties called as type, format, and description. So same thing, whatever you have configured here on the specification, same thing is represented using the diagrams. So the users will understand how the messages are connected, how the particular message is connected to the schema, or how the operation is connected with the message. So that was the aim behind the class diagram.
It's super awesome, Nikhil. You've done an amazing job with this, and I'm pretty sure I would want to be the first person to actually try this once you have the pull request merged for the final iteration. I know it could use some design enhancements, but I think what you have right now is actually a working proof of concept.
Yeah.
What do you think, Christopher Bami?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool feature. I think it will definitely enable people to more easily see how everything they've got in their async API glues together, and share that knowledge with other people when they come to look at it.
Yeah, exactly. And, for folks like me that don't like staring at big YAML files, I mean, that would make a lot of difference.
I think it's a pretty good work. Well done, Nikhil.
Yeah, thank you.
So do you mind sharing a link? So in case we also want to join the discussion, or have some suggestions?
Yeah, I can do that. So like initially, we are discussing on this thread. I'm just discussing with Ivan. So do you want me to share this thread with you?
Yes.
Should I share it on the chat or?
Yeah, you can share it on the chat. Hello. So we have a couple of folks on YouTube. We have Tuli. Hey, Tuli, what are you doing on YouTube? You should be here live. Hi, Mintu. Hi, good morning. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Why are you still on YouTube?
I don't know. She's shy, maybe. Okay. So thank you for the nice presentation, Nikhil. That was really lovely. And yes, I would connect with you on Slack. So the next thing on my agenda is GSOC. Talking about GSOC, I'm happy to inform you all that we are having the first evaluation for Google Summer of Code. Yes, this time I'm not worried because all the participants are doing amazing jobs. So I'm like I'm rest back. I don't have to like do a lot of running around because the first evaluation is going to go amazing. Thanks to the support of all the mentors for the amazing job they've been doing. So the first evaluation started yesterday. So we have all these. So if you are currently a Jigsaw participant, if you are not aware, you should probably check your email. You should have received an email from Google about submitting your evaluation. So that is everything about Google Summer of Code. So before we move on, Bami, do you have anything you want to share? Because I know this is like a mix of the conference and
Yes, the
community.
conference hall. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering why Tuli is on YouTube. I think we have a couple of things to share on the conference side of it.
Okay.
The first is the London CFP is closing this week. It's closing on Friday. There was a reminder sent for sent out yesterday for the call out for CFP. So we are closing that this Friday, and also for the online conference. I think we were actually waiting for you to get back from your long
Really?
yeah. So folks that will like be working with on the website, because I think that's where we're starting from. Folks that will be working on the website will start working with you.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so we have some volunteers that want to contribute to on that bit, and yeah, I think we are just waiting for you to get back.
Well, I'm here, flesh and
back.
blood.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, so let me know what I have to do. If you have like this list of volunteers, I can do the help in reaching out to them. And yes, so I also have Ashmit, who is a currently contributing to the conference website in GSOC. Yes, so the goal is for him to also like end up being a maintainer. So he would be happy to also like help. Since he has like the whole knowledge of how the website works and how to make necessary changes, and also he would be glad to like help review pull requests. So I can reach out to Ashmit, also inform him that we have an army of contributors that would be willing to like help prepare the conference website for the online edition, and also
Okay.
I think mostly for the online edition, right?
Yes, mostly for the online edition.
All right, that would be super awesome.
All right, thank you. Probably not Hanami though, but yeah.
I mean, come on.
All right.
So before you share next thing, I have to share. Sorry, Bami. Few weeks back, I think last week, I published the summary of the mentorship program. So if you are not aware, let me just share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, cool. So if we so for Christopher, and I think we have a new person online, Ario. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, it's really glad to have you. So talking about mentorship program, so we at SNKPI outside of GSOC, we really participate in different mentorship programs because we love building cultures around mentorships. So we participate in various mentorship programs such as Google Season of Dogs, Google Summer of Code, Oktoberfest. So we participate in so many mentorship program, and so after the participation, we also have our own in-house mentorship program, which is the Async API mentorship program, and we finalized our second edition earlier this year, and so I just published a summary of it. So if you want to learn about the amazing contributions on the results, the good side and the bad side of our own in-house edition, and this is my favorite so far. So I would share the link. You should go through it, read it. If you have any feedback, any comment, feel free to share. So I'm gonna share on YouTube and also on Zoom. I mean YouTube first. So okay. All right. So Bami, you can continue.
All right. Thank you, Ace. First off, you can also like share that with me on Slack so we can have some promotion for it. All right. So I think the next thing for the online conference is Tuli dropped the discussion for the proposed date. I think we have quite a number of people that supported October 30th. So if that should be the case, then the date for the online conference will be October 30th. I think that should be finalized then. And apart from that, I think there is nothing else from my hand. I think Tuli was supposed to come talk about the design as well. Aria is joining regarding design. I think, yeah, since Maya is not here, you're here, Hayes. Maybe you can, this is his first time of contributing to open source, so he probably do not know his way around, and he wants to contribute to the design. We made a call out last week for designs volunteers for our batch that want to start giving our community members. And yeah, he has experience with designs, but he hasn't contributed to open source before. So I think to be a good fit for someone to like put him through it. Yeah, but Tuli is not here and Maya is not here either.
Yeah, I'm happy to do the honor, Ario. I mean, my design skills is not the best, but come on, I do try. Okay. So I'm happy to like onboard you if you want anything, especially for the conference. You can reach out to me on Slack. We can hop on calls. I'm always happy to onboard contributors. It's one of my favorite things. Okay. So I'm happy to onboard you. I'm happy to show you around. You can ask me questions. I'll be happy to help you, especially concerning the conference, because we need all the help we could get. So yeah, so if that is okay by you, Ario.
Yes, that's okay. I will reach out to you on Slack.
No problem. Just reach out to me. I'm Ace on Slack.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So I just find out, Bami, there are agendas for the conference, but you didn't check it.
What did you say?
There is truly actually published agendas for the conference.
For the conference?
Yeah, I just sent you a link on Zoom.
Okay. Oh, Tuli just did 48 minutes ago.
Yes. Oh, smart. Hey, Tuli, 48 minutes ago, really?
Really? All right. Yeah, I already talked about the deadline. That is Friday, July 12th. And the date for the online conference, I also talked about that. And then start creating issues for the online conference. Yes, I kind of also mentioned that when I said we're waiting for you to get back to start working with the folks that will be working on the website, basically. So, yeah, thanks for sharing.
Hi, folks.
Oh, she's here.
Look who's here. Look.
Look who decided to join us.
I'm not
The
joining.
elephant, the elephant in the room.
I'm not an elephant in the room, but the thing is,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a storm. There's a storm in Cape Town. The weather has been bad for the past few days. That's why I kept on Zoom that, can you please check the agenda?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, so sorry about that, Tuli. Hope you're safe.
Yeah, I am safe.
Even I was thinking like community meeting without community manager. Like we don't
Yeah,
have to.
crazy. Yeah, crazy. Like, am I not supposed to be on YouTube or something?
All right.
Thanks for making time, Tuli. You're such a lovely dear.
Thanks for
Okay,
coming.
cool. I'm here now. Where do you want me? Because I kept on hearing Tuli's not here, Tuli's not here. I'm here now.
Welcome. Okay, yeah, like I said, I have actually touched on most of the things on the agenda, except the Nordic APIs. So what's this about to be? I'm just seeing this for the first time.
Okay, Nordic API is looking for like people from the community to speak about Async API. So it is something that we're working on, like for the conference for next year. I reached out to them for the I'm sure like the agenda that we had last time, we spoke about starting to prepare for 2025 conferences. So I reached out to Nordic APIs like to see if next year we can also be hosted by them next year. So for now, they haven't announced anything for 2025, but they would love to have like people from the community to come and speak on async at their meetup. So yeah, this is like a call like for contributions, but I will reach out to like everybody who I think might be interested. But if anybody is interested to go and speak like at Nordic APIs meetup, please they can reach out. Yeah.
All right. Okay then, cool. Yeah, that being said, I think that is all for on the agenda for the conference. But the main emphasis will be on creating issues for the online conference. So start creating issues and folks can start picking it up to start working on it. Yes, for the community agenda, yeah, I also mentioned this, the holopin batches development. I think we have some contributors already joining in that regard for designing, but I feel like they need a little bit of clarity. The design, are they going to be in batches? Are they going to be like for different segments? Are they designed for ambassadors, for community members, for mentors, for mentees? What are we looking at? And, stuff like that. I don't know if Tuli or Ace has anything to say in that regard.
Ace, really? I don't even know what all open means.
Wow. Okay, so the whole idea behind the holopin was better from the idea that Ace and us had like previous years, but we couldn't materialize because of the whole database stuff that we don't want to talk about anymore. So yeah, so when I kind of forgot who sent like the announcement that Holopin is now supporting open source. So I applied, we got in. So now it's been actually a few months now. Sorry, it's my bad because I've been busy. So I kind of forgot about it that we now have an account. But yeah, the thing is like we need to like reward contributors like with badges, like more of like an appreciation of what they're doing in the community. So currently Holopin supports like is it 3 or 2? So we have like digital badges, then we have like interactive badges. So when I put out the call for contributors, it's like really now to really start and see if we can develop some badges, like starting to develop badges. So it can be, I think we can start with the digital badges for now. So it can for now, we can do like for contributors overall and see how the badges come out. Then we can now start to add on top of that. That was my initial idea. So currently I did just drop a chat. I also spoke to Maya as well. Like Maya will be the one to guide. Like I'm not a designer. So Maya knows best when it comes to designing, when it comes to branding as well, what kind of branding we need, like for Async API and all those things. So Maya will be like the one in charge of like directing the designers, the branding and all of these things. But we will be working together. Ace as well. I know you will just jump in and everywhere. So yeah, the whole idea behind the Holopin account.
I think it would make more sense if we have like a discussion or an issue to actually track this specific issue. So we can also like all together know how it is going, and then we can easily also suggest changes, maybe requirements and stuff. Rather than us just like working asynchronously, I think we should have like a place to keep like the thread. I don't mind. I can create the issue or the discussion.
Yeah, you can create the discussion. Yeah, that's the best. I was actually thinking about it that we need a place where we can track like the designs and also ask for people to come and like review and all those things. So yeah, please open up an issue. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, So thank you. I think that's all from community and the conference bit.
Okay, so we've been doing a lot of the talkings. Christopher, Akshat, if you all have anything to like discuss, please feel free to take the stage.
Nothing from me. I'm just coming to my first community meeting to say hello. And
Oh, we should celebrate. I don't have champagne. Sorry. Okay, welcome. Thanks for joining, Christopher. It's been amazing. Thanks for joining us today, especially in the morning. It takes a lot of courage.
yeah, I didn't know what I was joining into, but it's been good.
All right, thank you, and I hope you keep coming.
Well, I definitely will.
Oh, all right, thank you. And Akshat, how you doing? Did Akshat leave? Olumide, hello. Hi, thanks for joining. Animesh, hi.
Hi, yes.
Finally.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, thanks for joining today's community meeting. Do you mind introducing yourself to the community?
So
Okay. Animesh, I guess you don't need no introduction. You're quite popular. So
I don't think so. Maybe a few places, but yeah, I'm Animation
All right,
and
man.
I contribute a bit here and there in the async API. Just dropping by to
Yeah.
stay updated. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining, Animesh. So nice to have you. So if we don't have anything else to talk about, because I really don't have a lot. Oh,
Quick
cool. Tuli.
question. Did you guys discuss about opening the issues for the conference since London's CFP is ending this week?
yep. Yes.
Sorry, you mean
Sorry, say again. Say that again. Though.
Why are you saying yes if you didn't hear me?
I heard opening issues, which I know we talked about opening issues for the
Okay.
online conferences, but I heard London
then you
again.
said London, and I'm like,
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I said like, did you discuss like opening issues for the conference since London's CFP is closing this week?
oh,
Because
since
yeah.
I missed the
Okay.
word since. So
Okay.
yeah, we did.
Okay.
We actually did talk about that. Thanks to
All
Bonnie.
right. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, cool then.
Okay, so if we don't have any other thing, because I really don't have so much to share today about regarding community, but I do sure like I'm gonna have a lot to share in the next community meeting, which is in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, that reminds me. Since you are here, is like was it 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago we talked about being a community partner to the API conference Lagos that is happening in Nigeria, and probably having
did?
you. Yeah.
I wasn't aware. And you said okay, you mean in the last community meeting?
Last community meeting.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Behind my back. Nice.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you were away. So we're having like that discussion, and it's still not like solid, but it's something we are looking at to be community partner with the API conference Lagos that is happening like in less than 2 weeks, I guess. So, and yeah, Lucas mentioned something like probably you could be there to give, a little bit of talk, and then we can have some mesh sent down as well and interact with the attendees and talk about
Of course, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I mean, it's APIs, and I love talking about APIs, and especially async API. So I would love to be there, give some lightning talks, engage with the audience, and also like get in touch with some folks that will be interested in contributing to async API or open source in general. I would love to do that.
Okay, thank you. Then I think we have that on lock. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions? No. So see you all in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining. It's been an amazing session. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.